this new school environment. I feel a lot of that is hanging on to the things that are going on at home, like the love that Bobby had for his father. So that's really what I think the gift kind of represents.
I think to find out what's in the box, we gotta ask Lisa to make the gift too. What's in the box?
Gift harder.
Next year, Hong Kong.
Any other questions? Yes, we got one over there.
What was our favorite part of the film? Gosh, I enjoyed every part. As far as the enjoyment of which scene, we really planned out. The script was very specific in each day. We had plans and stuck to the script. But the day in Stanley Market, kind of running through the market and just being crazy, Derrick was following the kids. That was really fun for me, just to kind of be creative and come up with ways that they could get into trouble and mess with all the shop owners without getting caught. How about you guys? What was your favorite?
Well, probably for me, as in favorite part to film at least, was the jump rock scene. What was good about it was that we kind of used some, like movie magic, because it wasn't an actual waterfall that we jumped off. There was a bit of cutting from one thing to another, so we really spent the day at Atlanta Island, going between the beach and then waterfall, and kind of walking back and forth. And then I think one memorable thing that happened that day was we were at the top of this pretty ominous waterfall, and then to make it a bit just more scary, it suddenly started just thundering and raining, and then that was a bit scary. But yeah, that was just the whole experience of just going out, having fun. Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, we were able to save all the camera equipment, thank goodness. That was our concern. And then we filmed it the rest another day after the rain.
So my favorite was every day he came to the set so hungry, and we got to tease him with that bowl of macaroni and cheese. Right? Derrick's like, no, one more take. Like, I want to eat it. He was dying. Every day he was dying.
I also was a big fan of the jump rock scene, not just because it was cool to see that kind of movie magic, but in between shots, because there was like a little bridge off to the side that we were actually jumping off of, and everyone was just having a great time doing that, and then also like climbing up the waterfall, and that was just like, it was really fun to be focused on making the movie, but also having this chance to kind of have fun while you're doing it, and that's really what made the whole process really great for me.
Yeah, Luke loves adventure and has no fear, but Bobby had a little fear, so I had to convince, you have to look like you're scared when you're jumping around. So he played a little off camera and had more fun.
Personally, my favorite scene was actually at the end with the slow clapping. Just because it looked really great with the music, but when there's just no sound at all, it's just everyone. So it's kind of like really awkward. That was really kind of hard to stay in character at that point. We retook that scene like
A few times.
so many times, mostly because of this guy.
Yeah, yes, Sebastian giggled a lot. I had to pull him out and go, all right, be serious, but it was fun.
The awkwardness made it great.
What I thought was definitely my favorite scene was at the end when everyone had their own gifts, and you really thought about what the gift meant, because maybe everyone has some feelings for their parents, everyone loves their parents, well, not everyone cares for their parents, but most people do. I care, I love my parents. Sorry, that sounded wrong. And everyone just really cooperated, and it was just good, like doing the last scene, and it's all done, and we're
You got
all
to hug
so
your
proud
brother.
of it. And yeah, and what Luke said at the beginning, it's hugging my brother is a lot like more awkward. I mean, less awkward than hugging a stranger. So that worked out well. And so the last scene was my favorite scene. That's it.
Right, guys, as we push the time, we're just going to, one more quick question up the back.
I wanted to ask two, if I may, but they're related. Lisa, what motivated you to make this particular movie, the story? And also, it's about an hour long, but how long did it take you to make this movie from start to finish?
Yeah. So this story, the film is based on a short story that my brother wrote about 10 years ago, and he's not a writer, he's a software sales guy, but he just came up with this story, and I remember he emailed it to me, and it just stuck with me for years, and I always wanted to make this film, and just here in Hong Kong, the timing and all the relationships I had in the film industry just worked out. Good timing. So it's based on my brother's story. And then what was your second question?
The second one was, I mean, the film was about an hour long. How long was the film?
It's 30 minutes.
So how long did that 30 minutes take you to get into it?
Yeah, well, we had, I think, 13 days of filming, and I tried to keep the days shorter, just with a lot of kids on set, and I didn't want to go into 16-hour days and everything like that. So
And readying the script and preparing beforehand?
all that.
Everything.
Yeah. Oh, the whole deal. Okay, so we adapted the script in January 2014. Started filming May 18th, and then we wrapped June 7th, I think.
And editing.
And then post-production, yeah, we had one pretty good version of the film in November, and then I just did a little re-edit like last week. So
over a year.
yeah, over a year, 30 years.
She's asked why she got cut from the film.
That is a really good question. Filmmaking, the editing process, you have to cut a lot of stuff. I'm sure you guys remember filming a lot of certain scenes and everything, and lots of different takes. So at the end, it's my job as the director to make sure that the story all makes sense and that you guys, the audience, aren't bored and things move very quickly along. So yeah, and often if, as an extra, you're in the background, sometimes you're out of focus, all that sort of stuff. So
We'll organize a private chat afterwards.
but I hope you had fun.
Right, one last question. We'll have one last question.
I know it has a real good ending to the film, Lisa, but obviously there's some very important big themes that are discussed throughout, and probably going to have a lasting effect on lots of kids. What's the next stage for the gift, and how do you get this out to a wider audience?
Yeah, great question. So we're going to look at film festivals probably over the next year. There's so many different film festivals out there and have different genres and focuses, and I think this would fit in well with family-focused and kid-focused film festivals. So kind of that route first. As a short film, finding distribution probably isn't a great chance, but we'll kind of look at that as well. And then I would really love to share it with schools and students. My kids' school at home just had a screening of it as a kind of a parent education thing to bring up the topic of bullying and have a discussion afterwards. So if it was used in a way to help kids learn about bullying and feel better and make life better, that would make me really happy. So hopefully that's the future, and I will certainly let you know. So like our Facebook page, and I'll share all that.
Sorry guys, I think we're definitely running a bit tight on time. But Lisa, you'll be at the after party at Grappus, right?
Yep.
So if there's any questions you guys want, come find her at Grappus. There's a bus that leaves here at 8:15. It will take everyone there, and the ticket that got you in here will get you in there as well. So we hope we see you there.
Really quick before you wrap up, can everybody who had worked on the film here, whatever, in any way that you did, if you were in the classroom, see, we all stand up so everybody can see who worked on it. There's so many people here.
Oh, and Luke's parents, I'm adopting him, by the way. So.
Before we head off, guys, Lisa's got a final little retreat for us. So.
Okay. Well, I have two things. First of all, I have one special person that I just want to thank for this evening. She has worked so hard in helping to plan this event and make it happen. From my special Tammy Seibel, will you come up here, please? And everybody, thank her so much. Women that is wrong. Team put together a little sneak peek behind the scenes so that all of you can get an idea of how much fun and silliness happened on our set. So I'm going to roll a little behind the scenes deal right now.
Okay.